Yes. All right. So here I have my Qargo environment available. And as I've mentioned, let's take a look at where the CO2 emissions are available within one order. So here I have my order 526, and I'm driving from Lotus Bakeries in Lembeke to the Hugo van der Goeslaan in Eindhoven. And I can check on my route immediately what the CO2 emissions are. So that's the little part that is over here. So I can see I am driving a van up to 3.5 tons gross vehicle weight, which is the category that we are using. And then you can see the emissions here. And immediately you can see that sum come into play. So the sum that I was talking earlier about, that is being calculated for each route. So you have the most granular data available to report according to the scope that you need. So we can see here the well-to-wheel emissions, which is 54.4 kilograms. And then we can see the well-to-tank and the tank-to-wheel as well, which is the sum there. So depending on how you would need to report, you can have those both available. And that is being calculated on an ongoing basis. So let's say I am not driving to Eindhoven, but I would be driving to Willem Biscuits in Eeklo. I can save and amend that delivery. And then we have to zoom in a little bit because now it's less far ahead. We have the new route, which is a lot less. Yeah. And we also see that, of course, we are also emitting a lot less, making a lot less emissions. That is also dependent on the type of vehicle that you're working with. So let's say I'm not driving around, I am driving around with a van, apparently, then we can change that as well. But if I go into the trip, and we're gonna check that one there.
Right on the top.
Resource here. Yeah. And we're not driving around with a van, but we're driving around with a semi-truck and a trailer. Or let's say this trailer. Assign the resources here. Oh, then we can see that immediately that the emissions that are being calculated are a lot higher than what we've had before with the van, which makes sense as well, because a semi-truck is, of course, going to transport a lot more goods as well. It's going to be able to up to 40 tons.
That comment right on top of the CO2. Whenever you had it before, you had the order category itself. And now whenever you change to the semi-truck, that's what it shows, a semi-truck of up to 40 tons. So that is immediately visible for the user live, the moment that you change something.
Yes. And the emissions categories that are being used for those resources is depending on the resources that have been configured in Qargo, and they all link back to the official GLEC data. So we always make sure that it's up to date for you. So you don't need to take into account, okay, it's going to be this amount of emissions for the kilometers that have been driven. The system all takes care of that for you.